happy Saturday. We have had a week of eclipsing out any blocks to our hearts, any blocks to love. I hope you had the Celine Dion playlist on to connect with that power of love that's truly always within. I hope you've connected with the colour blue, with our throat chakra, being able to express what's in our hearts, removing the blocks to being able to express what's in our hearts and that love that's always within. So in order of that, I thought we would finish off this week with a deep love reading. So if you want to hold in your heart a relationship that you've been thinking about, or a relationship issue, or something within your heart that you'd like some clarity on regards to relationships. So what do we need to know right here, right now, with the Ancient Stones Oracle from Rebecca Campbell to ground it into reality? Weather the storms, let it change you, embrace the unexpected. Relationships are unexpected. Relationships aren't all set, fixed in stone. We're constantly in change. We're in change, the other person's in change. So together we either grow apart in that change, or we allow each other to change through that, to not hold a certain point in the past to that person because we weren't that same person in that past. We are now a new person, so allow ourselves to grow and evolve and change. And relationships are mirrors to help us grow and evolve and change. They allow us to express ourselves in all our newest different parts of us, and we meet ourselves, all the different parts of ourselves, through being in relationship with another. So weather the storm. So if there is a little storm in a relationship, is now trust that it's helping to change, it's helping to bring new light to the relationship, it's helping maybe give a little bit of space for you both to grow and evolve, so that when you come back together, you're both in that highest vibration of self that you've both learned and grown through this. Let's find out more about this. I want to know more. Okay, so what else do we need to know to help us with this right here and right now? Be the mountain. Slow and steady, foundations, patience. Everything is built on the strong foundations. Every relationship needs these strong foundations. A house will just blow away if you put the windows and the doors in and all the fancy furniture without getting the grounding deep foundations first. And enjoy that part of the process as well. That part of the process is meeting the foundations, is meeting that new foundation of yourself. When you know how rooted and grounded you are within yourself, you're then able to receive that love in the deepest level, because you know how strong that you are, so that you're strong enough to hold this relationship. Maybe previously you weren't, but maybe this time now you're both got deeper foundations through weathering these storms, that now you know your rootedness and groundedness within this relationship, and that you're ready to be the fullest expression of yourself within this, because you are the mountain, you are the strength, and you can be that strength and rock for the other person, and allowing that other person to be that mountain and strength and rock for you too. Let's have one more from this pack. What else do we need to know to help us with this right here? Right now, scrying, trust your visions, intuitions, plant seeds. There's that plant seeds again. And there's a beautiful rainbow. Can you see the rainbow? Beautiful. Trusting in your intuition, trusting in your guidance, trusting in what you're seeing from your heart. Remember, we've been speaking about not seeing with our eyeballs or our false lashes, and seeing with our hearts. And when we trust in that, when we trust and we know that everything is in divine timing, that everything is taking its place, that everything is building its foundation stronger and stronger to be the top of that mountain, and maybe not rushing to be at the top of that mountain, that part of that, in fact, all of the process is the journey that both of you come along to meet that top of that mountain. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey and the path and that windingness to reach the top, and how life doesn't go linear from A to B. It's spirals, it's learning, it's unlearning all the things that we learned before to now learn new ways. So trusting in your own intuition and what's rising up to the top of the mountain for you just now, but also equally what's been rooted and grounded just now for you to deepen your foundations in love. Okay, and let's have the angel answers. So, what do we need to know to help us with this situation in this relationship? Right here, right now. Helpful people. And there's beautiful golden colours and energy. So maybe trusting that maybe speaking to people around about you can trust that will help you with this situation. Maybe trusting that there's help all around, seen and unseen, when we only step out of our own way and ask. So sometimes pride can hold us back, sometimes ego can hold us back, but when we say, or maybe even to the other person, you know, I'm needing a little bit of help in this relationship, I'm needing a little bit of help to feel more rooted and grounded in my foundations within this relationship. I need more help for us to be able to create on that path to reach the top of that mountain together. So maybe there's a speaking within your heart of what wants to be seen to be in order for you to be helped in this love situation. Let's have another. What else do we need to know to help us right here and right now? Too many. Okay. Two. In the near future. Oh, sorry, three. In the near future, ask for help from others. Double whammy, and get more information. So that's come up twice. Asking for help. It is not weakness, it is strength. Strength is the vulnerability. Remember Leo, the lion. It's strength because encouraged to ask for help, because we're all in this world together. We're all learning as we go. Nobody comes in with a structured manual of this is the way you do it and this is the way this relationship should be and this is how it will all be perfect, and there's no such thing. We learn as we go. We learn on the job. But asking for help within this, in whatever way that looks like and feels like to you, that this is your sign to ask for a bit of support in this situation. And in the near future, this support will come, or this extra guidance will come because you've been brave enough to open your heart and to asking for help. You know, sometimes people say, what's the hardest thing to say? And I think this probably one of the hardest things to ever say is, I need help. But we all need help at certain times in our life. We all have and we all will, and that's part of the process, and that's part of being the mountain. That's you being the mountain of strength for others, but also leaning on others who are in that strong foundation to help us when we need a little bit of balance. And here we go again with that balance of giving and receiving love. So get more information by asking for help in the near future, and then that guidance will come. So I hope that resonates, and I hope you've had a beautiful weekend, and I hope you've looked with your heart to see the love everywhere, not with your eyeballs, with your heart. I hope you've saw love today and you've chosen to make a commitment to see the love. And when you do that, I truly believe you will see. So tomorrow, remember to ask for the guidance and the help and support that you need if required, and to see the love that's always there within and without. Love, love, love.